My portfolio just paid me about $310 while I was asleep last night. Today I'm going to take you into the brokerage account, share with you what's in the portfolio. Then I'm going to take you into the spreadsheet, share with you how it's been performing, as well as some of my or what's on my mind for the next coming few weeks. So let's get into it. I'm going to record the screen on the phone, share it with you guys. In case you're wondering, my name is John. I'm an American that's been living abroad for nearly 20 years, and I can live anywhere I want to live pretty much off of dividends. And this is just one of several portfolios that I have. And this one we're talking about today is just a high yield income portfolio, small amount of money. But we're going to look into it right now, and let's record the screen. 3, 2, 1. Bam. It's opened up. Charles Schwab. All right, I'll refresh it for you guys. You can see the market is closed. This is Saturday at 8:45 in the morning here in China, where I live. You can see all the markets were red yesterday. I guess at the close there. My portfolio was up. So if we go check out, view all the positions, you can see I've got XDTE, 805 shares. This paid me yesterday. It pays me each and every single week. QDTE, 325 shares. Also paid me yesterday. Also pays each and every single week. YBTC pays every single week. This paid me on Thursday. And I have QQQI, which paid me one time per month. And that's all that's in the portfolio other than cash. You can see I've got 5,000 SWVXX. It just stays $1 all the time. I just earn some high, it's like a high interest account pretty much. And then I have some cash, 11,000 in cash that I'm looking to spend. So actually I'll show you this. I'll show you the spreadsheet. Let's just get into the spreadsheet and I'll show, first of all, some people mentioned, what about the NAV erosion in XDTE? If you look here, here's the chart of XDTE. And you can see when we had the terrible tariffs, it was down there at $35. And now look at it. Which direction is it moving? It's moving up, right? The market's up like 10%. This is up. So for those who say the NAV erosion XDTE, and you don't, if you lose your capital, it's not true. The chart is moving up, right? Of course, it went down when the tariff news came out because the whole stock market went down. XDTE is the S&P 500, pretty much. It follows the S&P 500. When the S&P 500 goes up, this goes up. When the S&P goes down, this goes down. Over time, what does the S&P do? It goes up. If you look at the chart here, this clearly goes up as well. So keep that in mind. Anyway, let's get into the spreadsheet. I'm going to share with you guys what's going on behind the scenes of this portfolio so you can see what it's really like and what it's doing. Let's do a screen recording. 3, 2, 1. Bam. All right, so here we are in the portfolio, the spreadsheet where I track the portfolio. See the top on the left here, we got QQQI, XDTE, QDTE, YBTC. So the same thing I just showed you in the actual portfolio. The number of shares are all the same. QQI 54, which is a fairly new position for me. XDTE 805, QDTE 325, and YBTC 102. Now I did have some other things here, but I sold them off, and I'm looking for opportunity to buy some more stuff. That's why I have this cash, $16,000 worth of cash, so I'm looking to deploy that somewhere. But in the meantime, I've been buying more XDTE and averaging it down a little bit, but also I like it because it's stable. So I've been buying some of this and a little bit of this. So let's go look at the returns. So, hey, what's going on here? I messed up. Oh, there we go. I'm too fast on the trigger there. Okay, so here it is. It's all on the screen for you now. So you can see the top, QQQI. It's positive all the way across the board, 5.6% total return. If you look at XDTE, it is a bit negative on the market return, but the total return you can see is positive 4%. QDTE, again, slightly negative. It was positive completely. It just flipped negative when we had a couple really bad days the other day. But it is positive on total return, and it's 12.7%. And YBTC is positive all the way across the board. And you can see here, it's 35%. Like I said, I did have some other slots here too, but I sold those off. Actually, if you want to, hey, what's going on with this stupid thing, man? I always do this to the spreadsheet. If you want to see more about my method of investing, I'll show you guys this real quick, because I don't have time to go into all the details of every single bit of this. But if you check this video out right here,
Hey, what's up?
I'll link it. This one right here, it shares my exact method, exactly why I invest in what I invest in and how I do it and how I use this strategy to live abroad. It's all in this video right here, so I suggest you check that out. It's part of the free course. If you just click this playlist here and go to the right here, the Freedom Abroad Blueprint program, it's all right here. You just click this and you can watch all the videos from beginning to end. There's more coming. Anyway, it's all there. So in terms of this here, you can see the allocation here. Let me make it bigger. So the allocation on my QQI, you can see is 4%. As I mentioned in my video that I just showed you guys, it's all the information is there as to why I do this. XDTE 50, QDTE 16%, and YBTC 6%, and then the rest is cash. But I usually have something here and something here, but I don't at the moment. But I will be looking to add that soon. So let's go check out the dividend log and check out these payments. So you can see here, I've had XDTE since January, and I bought QDTE in March and YBTC in March. And QQQI, I just bought back here in June. These I had for over a year, actually, at least a year for these two that are missing now, and I sold them after a year. So, so far, if you look down here in September, it's this month, right? QQQI will pay me at the end of the month. So I'm guessing it's going to be slightly more than this, but not a lot more. And then if you look here, XDTE pays me each and every single week. Yesterday, XDTE paid me $170. And then QDTE also pays each and every single week. Yesterday, they paid me $92. Now, I don't want you to be fooled by this either. You can see these are slightly going up because I was buying more shares and buying more shares. And this one right here is quite large because this month actually had 5 weeks. So I got paid 5 times this month. This month, I only get paid 4 times. So I might not make this much. It's $700. I might not make that this month. I'm not sure yet. It depends on if I buy more shares or not. If I don't, I won't, because this month will only pay 4 times and not 5. In the same situation here, but you can see the this was the same thing here. This was an extra week, and then see it drop back down. Then I bought more shares, but so yeah, similar situation here. QDTE $92 paid me last night, and Thursday night I got paid $47 from YBTC. And if we look over here to the right side, you can see so far for the month of September, I've made $310. Last month I made $2,500, and these are not 100% accurate because I forgot to add in the sold positions after I sold the positions off that I had, and I didn't transfer it over. But every single month this portfolio pays me at least $2,000, and I can show you some of that actually. If you look here at the sold positions, you can actually see what I sold and the date that I sold them. And you can see how much money I received in dividends too, right here. So if you look here, $12,000, $1,400, $15,000, $6,000, and so on and so on, right? So this is what I sold. So if you put all those, plug all those in to here, this is a lot more money than what it says. I just forgot to put it here. So, but anyway, you guys get the drift, the gist of it. What am I planning on doing right now? As I just mentioned, I have some empty slots here to buy a couple of things. And the reason why I say like a couple of empty slots only, even though there's a lot of empty things on the spreadsheet, I'm a firm believer that if my portfolio value is less than $100,000, I do not want more than 5 to 7 stocks. That's the maximum number. Once I cross over 100,000, then I will branch out and buy more. As you can see right now, I actually only have 4 stocks. And this portfolio is only $70,000 value. So I do have space where I can add a couple more, and I am looking to add a couple more. Now, what am I looking to add? Number one, I'm looking to add like a mega yield, something that's got some momentum behind it, that's going up, and I want to buy something that's at least like a 70 or 80% yield. So something crazy, right? That's what I want to buy to put in one of these slots, but it will be a very, very small percentage, maybe 5% of the portfolio, something like that. And so that's the first place I'm looking. And then I'll probably put some of this cash into XCT and QDT and make those positions larger, because I like the stability and the nice weekly payments. Actually, I want to buy more YBTC, but the price is too high right now. But so that's what's on my mind. That's what I'm looking at doing, and that's how much I just got paid. If you want to see more about how I'm able to live this life and from investing off of dividends and things like that, hit subscribe, come back. I'm going to make a video in a couple of days and share with you guys a little bit more about my lifestyle here and not just numbers on the portfolio. So come back and check that out probably Monday, and hope I see you guys then. Y'all take care.